How to fix Forza 6 Shift+Tab overlay and screenshots not working when run as administrator. Welcome back to Teknobalta. Today, we delve into a frustrating technical challenge faced by many Forza 6 enthusiasts: the inexplicable failure of the Shift+Tab overlay and screenshot functionality, particularly when the game is launched with administrator privileges. This anomaly can disrupt your immersive gaming experience, preventing access to essential Steam features and capturing those epic in-game moments. Our deep dive guide will meticulously explore the underlying causes, ranging from application permission conflicts to intricate system interactions, providing a comprehensive arsenal of solutions to restore full functionality and ensure an uninterrupted Forza 6 adventure. This issue, while specific to Forza 6 in the reported cases, often stems from broader Windows or platform-level discrepancies that impact overlay injection and screenshot capture mechanisms, demanding a systematic troubleshooting approach to pinpoint and rectify. Revert administrator privileges for Forza 6. The most common culprit behind this specific issue is running Forza 6 as an administrator, which can create a security boundary preventing Steam's overlay from injecting properly. Locate the game's executable, right-click, select Properties, navigate to the Compatibility tab, and uncheck Run this program as an administrator. This step aligns the game's privilege level with that of the Steam client, resolving many overlay conflicts. Verify integrity of game files via Steam. Corrupted or missing game files can lead to unpredictable behavior, including issues with overlay functionality and screenshot capture. Access your Steam library, right-click on Forza 6, go to Properties, select the Installed Files tab, and click Verify Integrity of Game Files. This process will scan your installation for discrepancies and automatically reacquire any problematic files. Clear Steam download cache. A corrupted Steam download cache can sometimes interfere with game operations and client-side features like the overlay. To clear it, open Steam, navigate to Settings, Downloads, and click Clear Download Cache. This action will require you to log back into Steam, but it often resolves stubborn client-related anomalies. Adjust display mode to borderless windowed. Running games in exclusive full-screen mode can sometimes create conflicts with overlays due to how the display adapter is utilized, blocking external injections. Switch Forza 6 display setting from full screen to borderless windowed or windowed full screen within the in-game graphics options. This mode often provides better compatibility with overlays and background applications. Update graphics drivers with the clean installation. Outdated or improperly installed graphics drivers are a frequent source of performance and compatibility issues, impacting game overlays and capture utilities. Utilize Display Driver Uninstaller, in Windows Safe Mode to completely remove existing GPU drivers. Then perform a clean installation of the latest drivers from NVIDIA, AMD, or Intel's official websites. This ensures no residual driver files interfere with functionality. Update system BIOS and chipset drivers. An outdated BIOS or chipset driver can sometimes lead to system-wide instability or performance bottlenecks that indirectly affect gaming components. Consult your motherboard manufacturer's website for the latest BIOS update and chipset drivers specific to your model. Ensure a stable power supply during BIOS updates, and follow the instructions precisely to avoid system damage. Disable Windows Game Mode and Xbox Game Bar. Windows Game Mode and Xbox Game Bar, while designed to optimize gaming performance, can occasionally cause conflicts with third-party overlays or screenshot tools. Access Windows, Settings, Gaming, Game Mode, and disable it, then navigate to Xbox Game Bar and turn off Enable Xbox Game Bar for gaming. This prevents potential interference from Windows' native gaming enhancements. Check for background application conflicts. Certain background applications, especially those with their own overlays or system hooks like NVIDIA GeForce Experience, Discord, MSI Afterburner. If not configured for specific hotkeys or antivirus software, can conflict with Steam's overlay. Use Task Manager to identify and temporarily close non-essential background processes before launching Forza 6. Systematically reintroducing applications can help isolate the culprit. Ensure Steam is up to date. An outdated Steam client might not properly interface with newer game versions or Windows updates, leading to feature malfunctions. Steam typically updates automatically, but you can manually check for updates by clicking Steam Check for Steam Client Updates in the top left corner. Maintaining the latest client version ensures optimal compatibility and feature stability. Restart graphics driver via Wintoys or Device Manager. A temporary glitch in the graphics driver can sometimes be resolved by a quick restart without a full system reboot. While utilities like Wintoys can facilitate this, a manual approach involves opening Device Manager, expanding display adapters, right-clicking your GPU, selecting Disable Device, waiting a few seconds, and then Enable Device. This often resets the driver state. Update Microsoft Store apps and Xbox services. Forza 6, particularly if it's the Microsoft Store version or linked via Xbox services to Steam, relies on the health of these Windows components. Open the Microsoft Store, click Library, and then Get Updates to ensure all system apps and Xbox services are fully updated. Outdated Xbox services can indeed interfere with game-related functionality and overlays. Test with keyboard input if using gamepad. A peculiar interaction sometimes occurs where the Steam overlay fails to respond unless a keyboard input is registered, especially when primarily using a gamepad. Before attempting to open the overlay, press a random key on your keyboard, E, G, W, or spacebar, to ensure the system registers active keyboard interaction. This can sometimes wake up the overlay detection. Utilize alternative screenshot methods. While not a fix for the Shift+Tab overlay, if the primary goal is screenshot capture, consider robust alternatives. Windows plus Shift+S activates the snipping tool, allowing custom region capture. Dedicated third-party tools like ShareX or OBS Studio offer highly customizable screenshot and recording functionalities that operate independently of game overlays. Reset BIOS settings and configure for gaming. Occasionally, custom or corrupted BIOS settings can lead to system-level conflicts that impact game stability and overlay functionality. Access your BIOS/UEFI settings during bootup and perform a load-optimized defaults or reset to default settings. After resetting, re-enable essential features like XMP for RAM speed, resize bar if supported by your hardware, and secure boot as required for specific games or anti-cheat. Inspect NVIDIA GeForce Experience overlay settings. If you have NVIDIA GeForce Experience installed, its in-game overlay can sometimes conflict with Steam's. Open GeForce Experience, go to Settings, and under In-Game Overlay, try disabling it. Alternatively, if you wish to use it, ensure its screenshot hotkeys do not conflict with Steam's or other critical game functions. Reinstall Steam Client, last resort. As a final troubleshooting step, if none of the above solutions rectify the issue, consider reinstalling the Steam client. Back up your Steam Apps folder containing your games to prevent re-downloading them, then uninstall Steam, delete any remaining directories, and perform a fresh installation. This clears any deeply corrupted client files. Check antivirus and firewall exceptions. Aggressive antivirus software or strict firewall rules can sometimes mistakenly flag Steam's overlay or game processes as malicious, blocking their functionality. Ensure that Steam and Forza 6 executables are added to your antivirus's exclusion list and that your firewall permits their network activity. Temporarily disabling them for testing can confirm if they are the source of the issue. Run Steam as administrator conditional. While the primary fix for the game was not running as administrator, if a unique system configuration forces Forza 6 to run with elevated privileges, you might experiment with running Steam itself as an administrator. This can sometimes synchronize privilege levels between the client and the game, allowing the overlay to function correctly in highly specific scenarios where other solutions fail. Don't forget to follow Teknobalta for more in-depth technical guides and solutions.